Tonight, the NFL draft is happening. But first, let's watch the Wisconsin governor getting ready for the NFL draft that's in Green Bay tonight. Democrats can't throw.
Go on, Tony. Go on, Tony.
I'm gonna come.
I'm freaking speechless. Let's get into the news. Rosie O'Donnell is very mad, and she is going on CNN, and she's got words for the American people. Get out. Get out now. Project 2025 is going after every lesbian on Earth. They're literally trying to get rid of lesbians. Not a joke. This funny clip. Greed, eco-terrorists, go nuts, and we have to talk about them. Look at him riding that bull. Oh my God, you look so cute. Get a job. Governments are blotting out the sun for strange reasons, and we owe an apology to everybody that said that governments can't control the weather. Donald Trump meets with veterans, and there's somebody in this pic we have to talk about. Nancy Mace is on an absolute tear. I have to talk about her. As somebody who's from South Carolina, what are you even doing? She does a whole video talking about entire comments that she gets online.
Strong women fight back. So here you go. Listen up. Nancy Mace is a nasty
Okay. And then she goes on Sean Hannity to complain about this video of a guy asking her about town halls and starts screaming, saying that he's literally threatening her life. And these Amish people are rebuilding all of North Carolina. Great job, government. You did nothing. Of course, the Amish are going to come in. You're going to believe this person's accent that comes out of their mouth. I had no idea the Amish even had accents. Did you?
Okay, let's go.
Let's go lick the world.
Trust the government.
She sent in a little video for us. Oh. Here she is.
Hey, in spite of everything you've heard, and let me just make sure you all know that it's actually me. Say it's me.
Anti-woke.
Anti-woke?
Suck on this, Biden.
Would we the all
Folks stepping on them. There's a less black.
What's up, guys? Wally, what's up? Yeah, you didn't know. You don't know anything. How are we feeling on this lovely day? I'm glad you guys are alive and you're with me today. What a great day to be alive and a great show to be a part of. Can you imagine being a part of any other online community than this one? No chance. Not one chance whatsoever. I'm serious. I'm excited about the NFL draft. I'm a huge NFL fan. I'm a Bengals fan, reportedly.
I'm gonna come.
Not the best team in the whole, but I gotta see this video again. Let's get some music for this video. Democrat governor of Wisconsin puts out this hype video, and he needs music to this.
Go on, Tony.
Let's get in on those throw mechanics. It's a little bit of a flick. Little flick. He's flicking it. Just the flick at the wrist. Look at the flick at the wrist. Let's get a zoom in on it. Let's get the music back on.
Go on, Tony.
Look, if you're over if you're over a certain age, do not film hype videos of yourself playing sports, especially when you're not athletic. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Poor guy. He's doing his best. He's got his chest. He's doing all the rest. What's up, St. Tommy? How are we feeling, man? If you don't mind dropping a like on this video, I would greatly appreciate it. It helps out the algorithms and it helps me out. It helps grow the commune, because we're all about the community here. We're doing communal things with our communal friends. And one day we'll all live in a commune together. But I'm not doing any work. Okay, you guys are the workers, and I'm going to watch. Creepily from a mile away with binoculars. I'm gonna make sure you work too. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay. Rosie O'Donnell has decided to make everything about herself in this incredible moment. She reportedly fled the country due to Project 2025 and Donald Trump. And, you know, when you're paranoid and the media encourages you to be paranoid, and everybody in your side of the aisle, especially on the left, encourages you that paranoia is actually a good thing, you get so paranoid that you uproot your entire life and move to an entire different country in order to get away from Trump like he's coming after you. Nobody cares about you, Rosie O'Donnell. Nobody cares. But of course, CNN's like, oh yeah, we got to do a story on her. Let's do a story on her. She moved. Okay. And we got to, because Donald Trump loves to talk about Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie, thanks so much for joining us.
Oh God, can we never look at this smile? Let's get this smile in slow-mo. I want this smile in a nice slow-mo. Let's get a nice slow-mo on the smile. Rosie O'Donnell, just coming in hot with you. I just wanted to hear your opinion on everything going on. That's like the slightest move. Let's see it again. Look how slight this move is. Just totally lifeless eyes. All right, let's go back to the original films. Let's go back to the original. I apologize. Thank you for the boomer sports advice. Yeah.
Rosie, thanks so much for joining us. As you know, some people entertain the idea of moving abroad after the 2024 election. You actually did it. Tell us about your experience so far, and do you have any regrets?
I love this idea, too, that the fact that, like, you know, you have all these celebrities that constantly say these things like, I'm moving out of the country if Donald Trump wins. I'm going to move out of the country. And then they never do. We always make fun of them for not doing it. So in some ways, like, CNN's like, oh, my God, she did it. She literally moved out of the country. She's a woman of her word. Rosie is a handsome woman. She truly is. She's better looking than me.
I'm gonna come.
She's a hot dude. I'll give her that. I love this shirt. I'm a big fan of the shirt. Everybody knows I wear very flamboyant shirts. Nothing behind that whatsoever. But CNN is just can't put a finger on how she did it. You were a man of your word. Tell us more about that, Rosie.
Of moving abroad after the 2024 election. You actually did it. Tell us about your experience so far, and do you have any regrets?
I have no regrets. Not a day has gone by that I thought it was the wrong decision.
How about a little regret of having better internet? Who is your internet provider? Let's get a zoom in on this. Look at this internet.
Any regrets?
I have no regrets. Not a day has gone by that I thought it was the wrong.
Rosie, you're rich. Spend the extra $10 a month for higher internet speeds. I'm sick of these female celebrities thinking they don't need high-speed internet to do interviews. You do. Join the rest of us. Be a part of the revolution. If you're not getting at least a gig of high-speed internet, how are you watching your TikToks? Okay, sorry. Just a little, Rosie O'Donnell.
I have no regrets. Not a day has gone by that I thought it was the wrong decision. I was welcomed with open arms. I knew after reading Project 2025 that if Trump got in, it was time for me and my non-binary child to leave the country.
I'm sorry. You're just going to say that and we're not going to talk about that? My non-binary child? That's like a meme. Yeah, my child is non-binary. How old's your child? 2.5? My child is 2. Wait, how old is Rosie's O'Donnell's child? 27. What? 27. 5 kids. Stop it. Rosie O'Donnell has 5 kids, 29, 27, 25, 22, and 12. Okay. Are you talking about your 27-year-old? I'm glad this story includes child abuse. Yeah, me too. Your child is 12 and you're allowing your child to be like, yeah, I'm non-binary. I used to work with middle schoolers, okay? These people aren't the smartest people on the planet. So this idea that they're going around dictating how you're supposed to call them is hilarious. I love it. I feel like in every leftist home, like the children run the home. They're like, I'm going to do this when I want. I'm going to say what I want, and you're going to call me what I want. I'm in control. I am the captain now. These leftist children are freaking maniacs, dude. And these kids are gonna grow up and be like bosses or attempt to have a job in their life. And their boss is gonna be like, no, you can't take that holiday off. You need to come in. And they're like, fine, I quit. Like, it's just crazy. Just any kind of adversity or anytime anyone tells these people no, they're all gonna like have these over emotional reactions to everything. It's going to be great to see. I think the country's going to be a safe place to live.
By that I thought it was the wrong decision. I was welcomed with open arms.
Yeah,
I knew after reading Project 2025 that if Trump got in, it was time for me and my non-binary child to leave the country. And although I was not one of the celebrities who announced that that's what I would do, I would...
You just call yourself a celebrity? Calling yourself a celebrity is so cringe to me. It's like people calling themselves influencers or people calling themselves podcasters or I am this. We tell you you're a celebrity. You don't tell us you're a celebrity. Celebrity is as celebrity does. Harry Potter. What? We tell you you're a celebrity. We give you that. We give you that description. It's like a comedian saying I'm a comedian. Like, people tell you you're a comedian. Like, you allow people to tell you that. That's not in your control. As a celebrity, as somebody that is very important and people talk about constantly, I mean, that's the whole reason I'm doing this interview live on CNN. I am a celebritard, and in the celebritard community, people embrace me as one of them, and my non-binary child. That's right. I don't have a trans child. I have a non-binary. It's somehow different, but the same. My queer non-binary child that identified as a man this morning and yesterday identified as a female because we go based on what they them feel. Rosie is jealous of what Trump did to... Oh my God. Seth's question. All right, let's go back to this.
Me and my non-binary child to leave the country. And although I was not one of the celebrities who announced that that's what I would do, I made the decision within my family and my therapist, and should he win, and then when he did, we made the plan into action, and we were gone.
You made this decision with your therapist? And your therapist told you do it? Oh my God. Look, if I was her therapist, I would say, maybe we need to talk about your level of paranoia, and maybe we need to find ways. Do you want to move to Ireland? Or are you moving to escape this monster that's somehow coming after you in this fabricated reality in your head? And maybe we need to work on grounding techniques for you to relax a little bit and come down to earth and learn to just, roll with the punches. And also remember that he's only going to be here for 4 years. I feel like that's what like a helpful therapist would say, but there's like these therapists out there. It's like, oh yeah, Donald Trump is literally Satan incarnate, and you need to get out of the country now. Run for your life. These people are going to kill you, and they're going to lock you up, put you in imprisonment camps. Get out of the country. Get out now. You think Donald Trump wants to put you in an internment camp? You ain't doing no work, Rosie. to be the worst worker in the entire internment camp. What do you even make? What do you even make? You don't even make good comedy anymore. Bye-bye, Rosie.
And my therapist, and should he win, and then when he did, we made the plan into action, and we were gone before he was inaugurated.
Oh, thank God.
You've been a longtime critic of this Trump administration and a target of President Trump, for that matter, as well. What has it been like watching the last few months unfold from abroad?
So scary.
It's been heartbreaking, I have to tell you. I knew that if I was in the United States and watched him destroy the country and the Constitution and really pay no mind to any of the laws that the founders stood by and that our country stands for as a beacon of shining light and freedom for the rest of the world, that should he do what the Heritage Foundation said he was going to do in that Project 2025, that we were going to be in big trouble. And it's as bad as they promised and even a little bit worse. And it's been heartbreaking and personally very, very sad to watch.
Look, she said nothing. I love all these like people, these celebrities, podcasters, influencers, whatever. They use like very vague terminology in order for them to, get clicks, stimulate your emotion, trigger you to where you can just become so enraged by. You said nothing. You didn't say anything. What are you afraid of Project 25? Do you even know what's in Project 2025? Does Trump talk about Project 2025 ever? What are we talking about? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of that your landscaper was going to get deported or something, and you were going to actually have to do your garden bed instead of taking credit for what your landscaper does? What are you so afraid of? What do you have in Ireland that isn't given to you here in America? He's not deporting American citizens. I know the Maryland Man hoax or calling him Maryland Man over again makes you feel like he's an American, but he's not. So you're nuts. You're crazy. You don't even know what Project 2025 is. It's ridiculous. God. You already know who's calling, Hello?
It's me, Rosie. Hey, I'm a celebrity.
Rosie, how's Ireland? Why did you move?
I moved because of Project 2025. Yeah.
Okay, what about Project 2025?
Well, it's a project, and it's 2025. So, do you're reading Derek O'Shea? You don't know what's going on. I'm an influencer. I know everything.
Can we talk about your non-binary child?
Yeah, my non-binary child that lives with me is 35 years old, lives in my basement, and is trying to become a social media influencer.
Is that a job for celebrity children?
Yes, and I've been propping her up for years. It's fantastic.
All right, I'm hanging up. I just why do we talk to these people? They offer nothing. They don't know what's going on. It's ridiculous.
It's Project 2025, okay?
What's in Project 2025?
There's 2025 in it.
Yeah, but what is Project 2025?
It's Project 2025.
What is it, though?
It's 2025.
Okay, but what's in the project?
It's really scary.
What about it is scary?
It's devastating.
What's so devastating about it?
People are devastated.
What are people devastated by?
They're devastated by Donald Trump.
What is he doing?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing in Ireland anymore. I've been working my off and trying to figure out what even is Project 2025, and I'm just so confused. It's okay. Just relax. Just relax. Well, you'll figure it out. You messed up. You want to come back. I'm stuck in Ireland, and I want to come back to United States. I'm stuck. I'm I'm stuck. I told all my friends that I'm leaving because of Project 2025, and now I want to come back, and now I'm like, I don't want to look like a loser, or like I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm a celebrity. I have to know everything all the time. Whoa. Why don't you just relax? Can I come home, Derek? No. Stay there forever. You said you were going to stay, therefore you have to stay.
I'm gonna come.
Okay, that sucks. I hate my life. Okay, it's stupid. And scene. Stupid. Since the Donald Trump only Rosie O'Donnell jokes, she lost it. Yeah, I know. I love that Donald Trump made fun of her so much. It's so funny to me. They must have put her on heavy drugs. Something. I mean, there's just like, you know, encouraging people to be paranoid all the time is not helpful. And the left like thrives off of it. They almost like use it, their level of paranoia, in order for you to like pay attention to what's going on, but watch their programs. And I feel like I wonder too if like CNN is having like a moment of realization. Like you're seeing Wolf Blitzer just like oh my God, the did it. She really moved. Maybe we need to not freak people out so much and maybe just report the actual news. No chance. Donald Trump is taking over the country and going to kill us all. Yeah, but I've been in this game for a while and I think it's going to be totally fine. I just wonder if like these people are like have any kind of sense of responsibility. You know, these CNNs, the MSNBC, the NBC, they watch people uproot their entire lives, get out of the country while they stay in the country because it's not as bad as they think it is. You know, Rosie O'Donnell, if their worldview was correct, Rosie O'Donnell should be interviewing Wolf Blitzer and like, how is America? How are you staying in this country? Get out, run for your life. And she's not doing any of the sort. I just love that so much. Let's get a little break with my favorite person on earth. Let me get a little drink of coffee. Let's get a coffee drink.
Did you have to do this? I was thinking that you could be trusted.
Why do you play Taylor Swift on this show? Stop it. Okay.
El Nino. Yo soy El Nino. For those of you who don't habla español, El Nino is Spanish for the Nino.
Okay, now I want to watch Snow White. I had no idea she was like that. Okay. Eco-terrorists have taken over the bull in downtown New York. Super hardcore, super crazy. Woo! Greed and death. So I'm going to watch this video with you guys. It's a viral video going around, so of course it's important for you to see. Anything that's viral, everybody has to see it. You have to see viral videos. It's just a part of life. If you don't see a viral video, what do you even talk about with your family? So let's watch this viral video, and with any kind of eco-terrorism, we need the most hardcore music known to man in the background. That's Taylor Swift. Here we go.
You know it used to be bad love. So take a look what you've done. 'Cause baby, now we got...
Put a hat on. Okay, put a freaking, and that is a picture of me from behind. I was there. That's me, and that's my sweatshirt. And I'm wearing a satchel, not a purse, you freaks. God, it's different. Indiana Jones has a satchel, okay? It's cool. You know, if you're balding this much, don't shave it. Let the people see it. People need to see you balding that much. Hold on to the hair as long as you possibly can. Don't go to Turkey. Okay, let's go back to it. Sorry about that side.
do this?
I was thinking that you could be trusted.
Again, everybody that is a protester in this world, they're not actually hardcore protesters. They're just trying to have their viral moments and get their profile pics. I mean, it's so... Look at this.
Mom, take my picture. Mom, take my picture, Mom. Mom, take it. Take the picture. Mom, take the picture. You taking the picture? Mom, get a better angle. Mom, get my picture. Mom, get my picture. I'm trying to get your picture. I don't know how this iPhone thing works. Am I supposed to put it in portrait mode or just picture? Mom, just get my picture. Mom, get my picture. Mom, check it. Mom, check it. Check me out, Mom. Mom, check me out.
Okay. What's up, Swell? Thank you for wearing a mask and protecting us. Love this. I love this vibe, though. It's a great vibe, and his non-binary partner is next to him. No on a deal or death planet. I don't know what's happening. I'm just glad she's wearing a mask. All right, let's go back to this. I love these videos so much.
Did you have to ruin what was shiny? Now it's all rusted. Did you have to hit
That's the longest pose ever. That is the longest pose ever. No, I'm not a planet. You think her shirt says, no, I'm not a planet? Yo, mama so fat when she goes around the earth, I already forgot. Yo, mama so fat when they say she's around the house, she's around the house. You know what I'm saying? Yo, mama so fat, she got multiple zip codes. Man, I miss mama jokes. Bring back mama jokes. Bring back yo mama jokes. We need a good yo mama jokes. I miss yo mama. Let's get in. The best yo mama. What's the best yo mama jokes? Yo mama is so skinny she swallowed a meatball and everyone thought she was pregnant again. Yo mama is so ugly even Hello Kitty said goodbye. Yo mama is so ugly when she looks in the mirror her reflection ducks. Yo mama is so fat she uses Google Earth to take a selfie. Oh, that's an old one. Yo mama is so poor when she went to McDonald's she put a milkshake on layaway. Okay, that's literally happening now, you know, with those like microfinance loans happening. We in the 90s were making yo mama jokes about being poor, and it's literally happening before our eyes and people are celebrating it. Yo mama is so poor she has the ducks throw bread at her. That's so stupid. Yo mama so skinny she hula hoops with a Cheerio. Yo mama so stupid she locked up. Yo mama so stupid she got locked up in a mattress store and slept on the floor. Okay, all right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. This is a kid-friendly program. Okay, we can't be doing stuff like that. Not up in here. Not up in here. Not up in here. Okay. Okay. Look, everybody needs to give an apology to everybody that said, like many years ago, that the government controls the weather. I remember like that was like a meme for a while where people were just like, the government controls the weather. Okay, conspiracy theorist nut job. Okay, you're literally a nut job. You're a nut without a job. You are a nut job for saying that. How dare you even think that way? That's crazy. It's like when people are like, it seems like that path for the hurricane, like that went up to North Carolina, it's such a freak incident. It seems like the government orchestrated it. Okay, nut job. You're a nut job. And a new report just came out from the UK saying that there's going to be experiments to dim the sunlight to, of course, fight global warming. It's called climate change, freaks. We don't do global warming anymore because it's not happening. So, UK was going to be given the green light to experiment with dimming the sun, which I'm sure everybody in the UK is excited about. There's one thing that people in the UK need more is definitely the sun. I think it rains there every 5 seconds. They're going to be dimming the sunlight in the UK, and the government is going to start doing it within weeks. This is ridiculous. UK government plans to allow experiments aimed at dimming the sunlight to combat global warming. Advanced research agency AREA announced a $50 million funding for projects in the coming weeks. I'm going to go on the record here. I'm just going to go on the record here and say that dimming the sun or manipulating the weather is probably not a good thing. Just a thought. Unless it means going after your enemies. And in that case, send the hurricanes to China today. You're gonna take those tariffs and you're gonna like them. You're gonna freaking like them. So I don't know what to think about that, but I'm scared out of my mind. And yesterday, Donald Trump met with veterans. And we have to talk about one of these veterans because there's a guy in this lineup that might be the coolest person I've ever seen in my life. Not these people. Not these people. Definitely not him. Not him. What the Who are you, dude? Who are you? I don't know who this guy is, but this dude looks like he likes to party. Look at that mustache. God, it's beautiful. I mean, he's just going to the White House dressed like that? With that beautiful suit? Is that even a brown suit? Is that a maroon suit? I don't even know. I can't tell with the colors on here. I mean, no arm, incredible mustache, wild looking gaze, and great hair. Shout out to this guy. I don't know. This guy better be married. If he's not married, ladies, find him, swoop him up, marry him. He's definitely marriage material. I'm telling you. And just imagine being imagine being this guy. Imagine being that guy and going to this picture op and then knowing that you have to compete with this guy. If I was in a room with this guy, I would just immediately hand in my man card. I would just throw it away. I would just be like, you know what? Whatever he has, I don't have. I don't have that. It's real life Lieutenant Dan. Yeah, 100%. It's real life Lieutenant Dan. Also, is this AI? It gets me freaking pumped up to see this sort of thing. And we have to talk about Nancy Mace, okay? Nancy Mace is on this show all the time for certain reasons, but the biggest reason that she's on this show is that, man, does she like attention. I mean, this chick is a content creator / representative. And as somebody from South Carolina, I get excited when I see my representatives make more content than make great bills. Because it's not important to actually help people. It's important to give people a good laugh. And here she is mocking this trans, I don't know, something. And watching this trans person get triggered and then watching her read off comments about who people say she is. She goes to work and she's like, okay, I'm going to read off these comments about these negative comments from people. If I did that, I would have the same thing. You're not like a unique case, Nancy Mace. And then she goes on Hannity because she says that she's being threatened at like CVS by this dude who's like, are you going to do a town hall? And she's like, I've already done a town hall. It's freaking wild. And she's like, stop threatening me. You're literally trying to sleep with me right now. Get away from me. Stop it. I'm not going to have sex with you. It's freaking wild. It's just, okay, let's watch this first video. This first video went viral for a while. And listen for the voice change.
Does your husband call you babe? Okay, so even better. I don't care. Okay, so I would like for you to apologize, but it is derogatory, and second of all...
Is tranny derogatory to you? Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Is tranny derogatory for you?
Well, yeah.
Dude, that voice change is wild. And, dude, okay. If I was trans, I'd be doing my voice changes all the time.
Emotional damage.
If I was trans. Just like, hi, can I have a
Coffee.
Hi, I would like a fresh
Beverage.
People will be like, whoa, dude. See, okay, if you're trans and do the voice changes, have fun with it, and people will just be like, you know what? Whatever. But no.
Oh, you would say that. You would say that because you're not trans.
Okay, one more time.
And second of all...
Is tranny derogatory to you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course the fuck it is.
Tranny. Yeah. Tranny.
It's tranny derogatory to you? Yeah.
Then tranny.
I'm gonna say that in front of your face with my security next to me. She's like that streamer Jack Daughtry or whatever. I don't know if you've ever seen his streams where he just like goes around and like intimidates people, and then once they get back in his face, he like gets his security guard to save his life. It's so funny. She does go hard. Well, then if tranny is derogatory, tranny. God. She's like tranny.
Oh no.
Okay. And then the trans takes the plant.
Is tranny derogatory to you?
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Of course the fuck it is.
Tranny. Yeah. Tranny. If that's derogatory to you,
Well, then, if trannies are derogatory to you, then tranny. And I love that she's like, and here's a video of me reading off comments about me, and the other woman is hard. Okay, listen to this. She's reading off negative comments with like her Christian earrings on. I don't know what it is about like politicians, but man, do they love being the victim, particularly Nancy Mace. Y'all love being the victim. Here we go. This is called just being on the internet again. I'm just trying to say this again. People on the internet are horrible. We're all horrible on the internet from time to time, especially if we have like an account that's anonymous, not our real name, not a real face. So just expect it.
Go. Listen up. Nancy Mace is a nasty bitch. I would pay money to see Mace get decked in the mouth. Nancy Mace is a literal cunt. Nancy Mace is a cunt. Happy Easter. That's the tweet. Nancy.
Part of me can't help but laugh at this, you know? I think she's like trying to garner like emotional clicks and stuff like that, but it comes off like a comedy routine, you know, like a self-deprecating comedy routine. She's in her office and she's like owning herself, and that would be so much funnier. But it's like, did the tranny steal a fern on the way out? Yes, yeah, the fern is the
fern is mine.
Nancy Mace is such a cunt. Useless piece of straight trash. Nancy Mace is a disgusting bitch. We need to bully this ugly back to the closet she came out of.
I'm trying to bleep this for you guys.
Just a lying ass. Nancy Mace, you're a dumb rat. Bitch. You're an absolute bitch. You whore. You're a piece of shit. Nancy Mace.
Okay. Me bleeping it out is not working. I'm like bleeping out the wrong words.
Mace is a worthless cunt. You're a
why are you doing this? I mean, just Just why? Why? I think she loves the attention is why. In my head, I think she loves the attention. It's like, is this your way to get re-voted back in? That people just feel sorry for you? Like, you go out and you called trannies to their face. They're like, don't call me that. She's like, I'm going to do that. So what do you think is going to happen on the internet? How do you think the response is going to be on the internet? It's exactly this. She's like, again, she's like one of those people that punches and then it's like, what? Why are you hitting me back? Why are you hitting me? It's like, you're hitting me, but you're hitting me. And again, I don't care. Like, you know, do your thing. But to expect, like, look, like we make fun of people on here all the time, especially Congress people. I try to stick mainly to politicians to make fun of because I think they deserve it in many ways. And I try to do it in a lighthearted way, not like mean-spirited or whatever crap. But like, but if you are going out and literally saying these sort of things, you're gonna get it back. And if you think that that's like a surprise to you, then you're nuts. You're nuts. You're nuts. Okay. Okay. You're going to get it right back in your face. And that's just part of it. But again, yeah. You can just go out and mock people. And then if they mock you back, it's like all of a sudden crazy. She bothers me. She kind of bothers me too. Honestly, there's like a part of her that's in for me that I enjoy some of this content just to laugh with you guys. But then there's a part of me, it's like, God, this is so unprofessional. This is like pathetic. Like if I did a video, if I became a senator and I did a video of people saying these horrible things to me, I would try to make it funny, or I would, I don't know. I don't even know if I would do it. You know, it's like, who cares? Who cares what people say? You know, just listen to the people that love you, and the people that hate you, they're going to hate you. But sometimes the people that hate you do have good words for you to hear though. You know, like I care about y'all in the chat more than I care about some rando who's just like, you're a freaking, you know, like I don't put much. It's like caring about your friends' opinions more than some random person on the street. You know, you listen to them because maybe they're right, but you're probably wrong. But here's the thing for me. This is like one of the funniest things for me is Nancy Mace did this entire video that went viral of like this dude in a CVS, like, hey, when are you going to do a town hall? And she's like, get the away from me. Get away from me. You're literally harassing me. It's too much. It's too freaking much. But of course, you know, Sean Hannity, Mr. Karate Kid, has to go in and save the day because Nancy Mace, again, Nancy Mace is a victim. Okay, here we go.
All right, so it was...
Libertarian says, isn't Nancy Mace the first female to invade men's private spaces when she went to the Citadel? Yes. And I remember, because when I lived in Charleston at the time, I remember that being a huge story. But also she got to the Citadel because of her, you know, allegedly got to the Citadel. I don't want to get sued due to family influence. Okay. Well, I do agree with her karma. Yeah, 100%. 100%. You know, it just happens. Like, I know that if I'm going to trigger some leftists, I'm going to get hate. You know, you just accept it. You roll with it. You punch, and then people punch you back, and then you punch back. Have fun with it. Exactly. Women shouldn't act like this. It's not even necessarily women. It's just like if you're going to be in leadership and put a bunch of content out there and go after people, expect people to hate you. That's just a part of life. Everybody hates your boss anyway, so what do you think they're going to feel like when they look at you as a politician? It's literally the same thing.
All right, so it was probably the biggest viral video of the weekend. South Carolina Congresswoman Nancy Mace.
I love that he like prefaces this video as like a viral video. It's like she made it a viral video because she started acting nuts over it. And there's like commentator after, I think I just read Matt Walsh just like ripping her a new one over this video. It looks so ridiculous.
All right, so it was probably the biggest viral video of the weekend. South Carolina Congresswoman Nancy Mace posted this now infamous video online after a man who is allegedly one of her constituents confronted her while she was shopping. Take a look.
I do them every year.
Every year.
You want to keep going?
Do any more this
you want to keep going and keep harassing me? You could have gone to a dozen town halls last year.
I asked if you're doing any more this year. It was one simple question.
Yeah.
Are you doing a town
I've already done one. I'll do plenty more.
Any more this year? It was a simple question.
You're always.
Look at those shorts. Look, man, if you thick like that, wearing shorts like that, it ain't the vibe. I'm just saying, it ain't the vibe. I fumed over years over women invading men's spaces. Yeah, men need their own space. I think it's important. Just the same way I feel like females need their own space. You know, we need our space to act like animals. Nancy Mace is super brave and stunning and brave too. Thank you for saying that. Shout out to Leach for stating the not being afraid to state the truth. She's brave and beautiful.
Harassing me? You could have gone to a dozen.
You're harassing me? If this is what harassment looks like, dear God.
Town halls last year.
I asked if you're doing any more this year. It was one simple question.
Yeah.
He's being so masculine.
I've already done one. I'll do plenty more.
Any more this year? It was a simple question.
You're always invited.
Okay, sweet. Well,
and by the way, I voted for gay marriage twice.
That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part. He's like, are you going to do a town hall? I'm just asking a question. And he's like, oh, by the way, I voted for gay marriage twice. So back up. You back up. I voted for you people. Nancy, how do you know he's gay? Huh? Is it his dress? Is it his voice? What if he is just a really feminine straight male? Those are real things in the South, okay? There's a lot of men that I knew in the South that I thought, you gotta be gay. And they were like, no, I got a wife and I got lots of kids and we have lots of sex. And I'm like, I don't see it. Yeah. Tell me how masculine you are again. By the way, I voted for gay marriage twice.
Dozen town halls last year.
I asked if you're doing any more this year. It was one simple question.
Yeah.
Are you doing a town hall?
I've already done one. I'll do plenty more.
Any more this year? It was a simple question.
You're always invited.
Okay. Sweet. Well,
And by the way, I voted for gay marriage twice.
What does that have to do
so
with me?
I'm just saying.
It has everything to do with you and you know it. What does that have to do with me? It's because you're gay. His shorts tell the story. Yeah, it really does. What does that have to do with me? I'm not gay. He's like, what does that have to do with me? I don't want to get married. I'm not one of those gays that were excited about gay marriage. I didn't want to get married.
It has everything to do with you.
You think everything about me has to do with gay marriage?
I do,
That's
absolutely.
your first stance when you speak with me?
Because you people on the left are crazy.
So I'm
You're
on the left?
absolutely crazy.
I'm absolutely
You are. And get out of my face. Goodbye.
I love this video so much because he actually looks more normal than she does. He's like, I get it. He's like, what are we talking about gay marriage? And she's like, I voted for gay marriage twice, so back the freak up. She looks nuts in this video, but Sean Hannity has a different opinion.
You're insane. You're gonna me? You're gonna be voted out so fast this year.
I'm not.
Wait for you to
I won by so much.
You're a disgrace to this state. That's what you are. You're a disgrace. I asked you a simple question, and you just go on this tirade and tell me you.
Yeah, you.
Disgusting.
Get out of my face.
You.
Get out of my face. Try it. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
You say me?
Yep, I sure did.
The first thing you're gonna say to me is
absolutely. Get the out of my face now.
Nancy Mace has got a dirty mouth.
Just a peaceful weekend afternoon going shopping, right? In a post on Facebook, the man in that video said in part that
oh, Sean, rip another vape, bro.
He won't apologize for speaking up or for publicly asking a politician to do her job. Here with her side of the story, Congresswoman Nancy Mace. Congresswoman, well, apparently you've had a very eventful weekend. Apparently there's another video I was just told you might have put up, but...
It's so crazy I'm going viral right now. It's like insane. I don't even know who's filming these. You film one of them. Oh, did I film one of them? Oops. I don't know. God. I mean, it was fair that they did make marriage their centerpiece. Yeah, but that was 90s gay. He wasn't even born yet. Okay. Oh, Sean. Okay, pay attention to Sean. Anytime Sean Hannity talks, he asks he states like a million questions or a million thoughts before he does like lists before he asks a question. He's like, you're beautiful, you're brave, you're a senator, you're from South Carolina. He like goes down this list all the time.
Said in part that he won't apologize for speaking up or for publicly asking a politician to do her job. Here with her side of the story, Congresswoman Nancy Mace. Congresswoman, well, apparently you've had a very eventful weekend. Apparently there's another video I was just told you might have put up, but let's go to this video in particular. What happened? What was going on behind the scenes? And how did the issue of gay rights come up in that conversation?
She brought it up.
Well, right. I just wanted some face wash. That was it. I went to the store. I had a little bit of time to myself on Saturday afternoon, want to go shopping like I do. I'm a normal person. I do my own grocery shopping.
Yes, Queen.
And this guy approached me, and I will tell you, I felt threatened. I felt harassed. And I will tell you, as someone who's experienced trauma in her life and
when did Republicans start talking about my lived experience? Oh, how the turntables turn. As someone who has experienced real trauma, like what? God. It's my lived experience that I can say these sort of things and act in accordance in this sort of way.
And I will tell you, I felt threatened. I felt harassed. And I will tell you, as someone who's experienced trauma in her life.
Look, okay, and let me just give her the benefit of the doubt. If she experienced real trauma and she went through it, yeah. But keep that to yourself. You don't parade that around on freaking Sean Hannity. You don't talk about it on Sean. If you experience real trauma, like if she was like raped or whatever, and I know she said she was, so give her the benefit of the doubt. But like you just keep that to yourself and you work through that kind of stuff. You don't, if you make it like your forefront talking point for why you acted the way you acted, it tells me you're trying to grift off of it, and I don't like that. That's gross.
And a lot of women will understand what I'm talking about when some guy gets in your face and approaches you in the aggressive manner that he did,
yes,
and you feel like you're in danger, instinctively as women.
Ain't nobody scared of that gay guy. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't be scared of him either. You'd be like, you went to the Citadel, Nancy. You could have beat him up. You're super hardcore.
Men who've been through trauma, who've survived sexual assault, survived domestic abuse, you have two options. You can fight, or
he's gonna sexually assault you in the middle of a CVS. Okay.
Or you can flee. And Sean, I'm a fighter. And I've never stood back down from a fight. I will stand my ground like any strong woman should.
Strong woman. Oh my God, dude. Oh God, vote her out. Just based on this interview alone. Just based on this interview alone. If you ever say I'm a strong woman, I swear to God. Can you imagine me being on an interview on Hannity as a strong male figure? You would be like, Derek, get off Sean Hannity right now. You're disgusting. You are disappointment to men everywhere. I was like a strong male adult figure that is, I'm like sort of a mentor to all men around the world. I will just say this. Okay. Yeah, if you don't mind smashing the like or sharing this, I would greatly appreciate.
And I will tell you, this was the third incident I had last week alone. The incidences of threats, the threat of violence, the people coming up and harassing me in public has increased exponentially over the last 6 months since I came out, standing up against the trans community, standing up against men in women's dresses. And I just had an event at the University of South Carolina about an hour ago. I wrapped it up, and a man in a dress picked up a potted plant and acted like he was going to throw it against me. I just posted that video on Twitter. You can follow it at Nancy Mace or nancymace.org. You can find it.
Wait a minute. Picked up the plant and acted like he was going to throw it against me. Okay, let's see this again. Okay, Nancy. This is not a pickup to throw. This is like a pickup because I'm angry. I don't know what to do with my hands. And so I'm just picking this up and leaving with it. This is my plant. This is totally my plant. She was attacked by trans recently, but it seems like every woman says that they were raped. I don't buy it. It was the thing to say now. It is a bit of a slam dunk trump card, and I think she's abusing it a lot.
Online, but my security team thought he was going to throw the plant at me because I used the word babe. He was offended by it, and then I used the word trans, and he was more offended by it. But the lunatics. You
said tranny. Okay. Now you're just lying on Fox News. Okay, we just did the clips, girl. Just, and then I said trans. No, that's not what you said. Okay. You gotta pay attention to these grifters, man. These freaking grifters, man. They'll use their emotional language, and you'll have some like grandma watching her on Fox News, like, oh my God, she just called her trans, and that's not what happened because we watched that video, and it didn't look like a plant was getting thrown in your face. This is the craziest episode between two ferns. Dude, I miss that show. God, I miss Zach Galifianakis.
Politics on the left, they're dangerous, and women need to stand up for themselves. And I was the first member of Congress to say, I'm going to hold the line for women and girls everywhere.
Yes.
And since that time, the amount of aggression that I've had from mentally ill men, from men in dresses, from men approaching me in public, like this guy, this Daisy Dukes guy, the short shorts guy.
Daisy Dukes? That's offensive.
Just as I was trying to buy face wash. It's not okay.
Those are not Daisy Dukes. Those are Chubbies. I got a pair of Chubbies. Shout out to Chubbies. Great shorts.
Condoning this kind of behavior is only going to lead to violence.
Or did anything happen prior to you start? It was not. What happened prior to that?
Prior to that, we had a nice meal and we got lattes together, and then I decided to have a viral moment and lose my mind on him.
Well, he started up on me prior to this, and I fumbled. I tried to get my phone out as quick as I could, but I had a bag, and I tried to pull it out fast and start recording as much as I could. I've decided that I'm going to...
Okay, that is fair. We don't know what happened before, We don't know what happened before. So it could have gotten really bad at the beginning, and then she started filming, and then he actually looked... What just freaking happened? What the frick? Weird. Am I back? What just happened? I think I'm back. I just double check. What the heck just happened? Better than her in this video. So maybe before the video was even posted. Am I back? You guys in the chat, am I back? What just happened, dude? I think I'm back. My internet just went down for like a second. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. What the frick? What were we even talking about? Who cares? Who cares? Nancy Mace, man. This is too much. I thought you went to work. Yeah, I got a late day. I gotta lay down. I'm actually going right now. Thank you for being my mommy, Kristen. I thought it was my internet. No, it was my internet. I don't know what just happened. That was weird. It's a CIA attacking your channel. It was something, Pepe. I don't know what just happened. Like my entire OBS just disconnected, then reconnected. It was like it was updated live on stream. I don't know what just happened. You're back, but your audio is off. Is my audio? It looks like it's going through. Is it off? I'm just gonna go. I think I'm back. Let's just see. I think I'm back. I will just connected, then reconnected, then reconnected. It was like it was updated live on. I think yeah. I just need to refresh. Okay, you're good. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go to work actually. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Okay, I hope you freaking CIA going after my channel. I don't know what just happened. That did give me hacker vibes. That was weird. Maybe it's a white knight hacker. It's helping me out. Everybody needs a white knight hacker. All right, I'm going to work. I'm going to see you guys later tonight. It's off and on and on and off. Weird. Okay. I don't know what's happening. You're fine. You're fine. So fine. I'm about to make you mine. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later tonight. We can hear your super masculine voice.
Is my voice masculine?
Yeah. Yeah, my voice is masculine. I'll talk.